Alright, so here we are, traveling along en route to, well, we were en route to Acre, but it seems we got someone's attention. Well, nice time to hey! As I was saying, it's a nice time to show off our counter moves. Got a number of weapons to go through first, though. That right there is what happens if you can't one-shot the enemy quite yet. And I just want to handle him like that. Anyhow, I'll go over it a little more in a second. First, let's head further down the road. We're heading southwest. We were at the northeast corner when we went into Damascus, acres southwest of there. Something to bear in mind with the Crusaders is that they came from, stay on the horse, buddy. They came from quite a few different groups of people. Inside this game you'll hear Frenchmen, you'll hear Germans, and you'll hear Brits. But they all go down just the same. Hey there. Now then, the short blade, one of my favorite weapons. Remember that move right there. It's a lead-in to a number of others, and I screwed it up right there. But it gives a good shot of it. Anyhow, counters are not guaranteed one-hit kills on everybody. A lot of enemies, particularly later on, you have to weaken them first. Either with slashes, or you have to counter them a couple times. Now the thing is, the short blade isn't as powerful as the long sword, and you also have a smaller time window for countering and what have you. And if folks want to see how dying looks, that's what happens right there. And you get loaded back to your last save spot. I tried poking at those guys for a while, but kind of gave up. I'm too used to using the dodge move, and still don't have it. But their buddies at a nearby viewpoint look rather promising to attack. May as well go ahead and talk about this right now, but the hidden blade in this has a number of uses. Some of them are kind of tricky to get going. Like this, right here. I wasn't planning on aiming for that guy, but it worked out anyhow. That was an aerial takedown. Also, if you spook the guards by killing enough of their buddies, the weaker ones will turn and run away. When they run away, they're defenseless. Know what that means? Get used to seeing that a lot, because I love chasing guys down. Now, we can counter with the hidden blade itself. Unfortunately, you can't block. But if you time it right, you can one-shot almost anybody. Like that. But we're hamstringed because we can't dodge, like I mentioned before. Now then, this is atop the lookout we just cleared. Off the side you'll see a little bit of a body of water. Acre itself was a major port. The very edge of the city was built on a peninsula, and the port extended outwards into the water. The next post will have information regarding the actual battle that took place shortly before this game kicks off. Now then, we are up here. You can see Masyaf up there. Acre is further south, so we're pretty much just heading straight down one single path southward. And here's a free horse. Now, down in that little village down there, I decided to try a few little kills. Yeah, it doesn't work too well out here when the guards are already a little more aware. But they're high profile and low profile surprise stealth kills you can do with the hidden blade. High profile doesn't work out here because if you're inside their no-no zone, so to speak, they're going to immediately go aggressive against you. Ragdolls. And further up the road, what's going on here?
Go, monk.
Alright, just going on my way. Do. What are they guarding? I could sneak around to the high ground, but I have to leave my buddy horse behind. And we can't have that. So, let's see if I can get a high-profile kill from behind. Dun, 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 dun. Dude! Reflexes! We'll get it one of these days. And regarding the counters that result in me just roughing up the bad guys opposed to killing them, the short sword itself is weaker. I guess you could say, wrong button. Anyhow, it is weaker than the sword itself, so you'll have a tendency to do those sorts of non-lethal temporary knockdowns. Later on it's more of an issue. And it seems what they were guarding was a camp. And here's an archer. We'll be seeing a lot of those assholes later. Oh, hit him with the horse, hit him. Oh, invisible wall figures. So let's just head on down here. Oh, we've got our lookout point. Well, let's just fight our way through this. Yeah, Robert de Saab's voice actor does the main French soldier voice. Hey, assassinate! Whoa. Well, that didn't work out. No, mine. It's getting a little too crowded. As I mentioned before, the short blade doesn't do as much damage, I guess you could say, so its counters won't one-shot as many people as, say, the sword would initially. You gotta soften them up a little bit, like I'm doing right now. But Geop, you might say, why not use the long sword? It's kind of vanilla to me, so to speak. The short sword takedowns are just way more brutal. They look awesome. I'm sorry. Go ahead, throw me around. Oh, hey, just where I wanted to be. Well, time to run. You see that little flicker right there? That's a chase cam. It does a wide zoom like that. Unfortunately, you're usually too much of a panic looking where to free run to remember to hit that button. I'll try to remember it, though. And watch closely, coming up in a moment here. That was the move I mentioned earlier, at the very beginning, that had a follow-through. It's got a particularly brutal one as well that you'll see in the next video. There is a counter kill, or two, for the short blade, but the timing is very tricky to get quite right. I get it twice later on, you'll be seeing it. Now, I was about to run off, then I remembered, I've got to climb this. And Mr. Archer kind of has a short attention span, so he's already forgotten about us. Which is just fine for now. Now, just need to follow the road, head southwest a little more, and we'll be just outside of Acre. Hey, buddy. Yep, nothing to see here, just going about my way. This is just outside Acre. You're going to see a little camp down here. Kind of ominous looking. But no matter, we've got a tower down the ways to investigate. Skipping ahead to where I just gave my greeting to these fellas. I've got the hidden blade out. You know exactly how this is going to end. But we get to see a few of these takedowns. Or counters, as it were. I was trying to nail that guy who was countering me. You can one-shot them with your hidden blade itself if they're taunting you. They're also open to any other weapon attack when they're doing that. Of course, that never really happened. So here we are, taking them down properly. And for some reason, I can never hear that sound effect of Al kicking him. Oh well. Like I mentioned before, they're taunting you, they are not blocking. You can see that fellow on the left is looking a little squeamish. Oh, no my friend, you know exactly how this is going to end. Nap time. Now let's see. Up the tower we go. This is the last one we'll be knocking out outside of here. And off in the distance, you can barely make it out, but you can kind of sort of see Acre, or at least what I assume is supposed to be Acre. But the zone is just over that way. So let's get back on our constantly color-changing horse and head on out of the zone. And maybe trample a few innocents as well. I'm awesome. Well, why? Is this karma or something? I literally do not know what they got mad at me for. I guess I trampled them? And I didn't notice it for a second there, but I was going barehanded for a little while. And I'm doing it again, thinking for some reason I selected the hidden blade. I catch on in a moment, don't worry. I know this is looking bad, but no worries. The same takedown, come on. Anyhow, the takedowns vary depending upon luck, and also whether the enemy's doing a regular or a strong attack. So if you're holding out for a particular one, you eyeball, say, the strong attacks only to counter, then you'll eventually get what you're looking for. And they're breaking it off. Well, I guess that's over with. Yeah, no it's not. The horse seems pretty darn calm considering what just happened here. Watch closely here. That is our combo kill. You see it again later in the video, and I still can't make out quite what it is, because Al is holding his weapon outward. I'm thinking maybe he impales the enemy with their own blade, maybe? I don't know. I looked at it for a few times and could never catch on. So, this is Acre. I'm going to give a more formal walkthrough of it in the next video. Also, if you want to know the history behind what happened, just read the notes preceding the next episode. All in all, it looks pretty cozy, I guess. Push him again. And of course the citizens are freaking out, calling me murderer. The guards really just don't care. Let's see, I want to get inside. So, let's try one of the alternatives. I'm going to take the high ground.
He just killed someone.
I did no such thing. Wait a second, we're not in the kingdom anymore. So that means I can get a high-profile stealth from behind on this guy. There's the kind that involves pouncing, and there's another. I'm trying to do the one that doesn't involve pouncing. No, that's pouncing, that's not what I wanted. Oh, let's just head on over this way. I'll just leave that guy out there. Shouldn't be a problem. The guards are over there doing their... scratch that. Well, we're on the high ground. So we're going to be doing this to sneak on in. Oh, well here's another alternative method. You gather their attention and you go through the front. Uh-oh. It seems we're going to be doing the third option of sneaking in as well, which isn't sneaking at all. It's more so fighting. Oh, the guards are still down there. Never mind. But here we are. And usually it doesn't end like this. The crowd is going to be a big pain in our ass here because we don't have tackle, or what more accurately should be called charge, which knocks civilians out of the way. So our best bet is to get to the high ground. Shouldn't be a problem, but as you saw right there, there are a lot more archers here than there were back in Damascus. No bother really, we just keep on going and hey, we'll make our way out eventually. And here's a garden. Well, just need to hop on in here, nobody's around. Well, that went pretty well. Archer. Well, let's just head this way, I guess. Well, this isn't looking good for our hero. Uh-oh. Hey, that worked out pretty well. Oh, this guy hasn't spotted me yet. Grab, grab, grab. Toss. Oh. No, I didn't want to do that. For whatever reason right here, Al kept going in and out. I literally wasn't touching anything. Terribly confused. Now I am touching something. Oh. Nope. Ooh. No, that won't work. Stop doing that. Wrong way.
You dirty thief!
Now this confused me right here. Tree? Might not come through well in the video, but it just looked weird to me. And I thought for some reason that I'd turn yellow here. But I'm not, so that won't work. And if you can't get away from them, lure them over to some secluded area. And just take them out one by one. And as you notice, the enemies will counter you as well. That becomes a lot more common later on. It's also why combo takedowns aren't as feasible. But all's well that ends well. Just need to find a little place to hide. Oh, here we are. Now, I feel like I'm forgetting something. What is it? Oh,
There's a murderer.
welcome to Acre. Now then, let's go ahead and hop on out of our little cozy haystack and find where the heck we are. We need to get to the first lookout point so we can get a good... No, don't do that. Yeah, exactly. We want to get a good lay of the land. So, let's see. We're at the southeast, and that is northwest where we came in. Boy, we kind of hoofed it, didn't we? Well, we'll get to that in the next video. For now, I just ran around causing general mischief. Yeah, that one hurts. But I get my revenge on that very same group right here.
Anyone?
Hello.
You'll die for that.
Yes. I tried to get the combo kill for the short blade quite a bit, but I only pulled it off twice in my recordings. I'm already pretty bad at them, but getting them with this knife is just even trickier. As far as the other combo kills you can do in this, I can't seem to get a number of them, which I believe is because you have to wait to get a certain blade in order to get them. There's a particularly grisly short blade one that comes up. I've been trying to do it, but I didn't have any luck. I'll have to read up on it a bit more. Oh, 2 birds, 1 stone. I'll give Baldy over there a head start. Let's see if I can catch him. Go! Wrong way, Baldy. Wrong way. Oh well. Now watch this urn lady here. What did you do with your urn?
Such an irresponsible man.
The physics in this, of course, lead to a few goof-ups. That was one of them, and you'll also see some ragdoll physics, quote-unquote, from time to time. Now let's see. I'm going to go for an aggressive hidden blade kill from the front. Hey.
Go away.
Nope. And he just gets a shiv up the schnoz. That's the high and low of it. And of course, y'all know what's coming up right here. I'm sorry, it never gets old. Let's try that hidden blade move from the front again here. Maybe a better angle.
You dirty thief.
There we go. Take a nap.
This shouldn't be Get away from me.
Now that one was one I hadn't seen in a long time. And I believe that was the lead-in to what I mentioned before with the short blade, where he kind of did a pop to the guy's jaw. Didn't get anything out of it, though. Now, watch closely here. A closer angle of that combo kill. Now let's see if I can try that aggressive kill from behind with the shiv. There we go. And all's well that ends well. Oh, he's got buddies. Oh no, my friend. Ah, and that's that. Right here.